And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Monday morning. It is May 13th, 2024. We have 5 qualifying races set to go. We're going to kick things off here in qualifier number 1 with 3-year-old trotters. We scratched the inside 3. 1, 2, and 3 are out. 4 is Northern Looker, Chris Christoforou. 5 stock options, Martin Lachance. 6 is Market Surge, Bob McClure. And 7 is Emoji Hanover, Louis Waugh. Starting gate swings into the stretch. It's a field of 4 3-year-old trotters set to go for our first qualifier here today. And they're off and trotting, and getting away the quickest on the outside will be Emoji Hanover, who is forging out ahead. Market Surge between horses looks to get in front of Northern Looker, as stock options will watch them in the early going, getting away in 4th. So they'll head up towards the first turn, and the leader here will be Emoji Hanover, as Louis Waugh let that one move on out to the lead. Second qualifier of the season for this 3-year-old daughter of Green Shoe. She'll be a loose leader at the opening quarter, which pops up on the board in 31 seconds flat. So it's Emoji Hanover who moves them into the backstretch clear by 2.5 lengths, as Market Surge will look to tighten up. The gap then of about 6 lengths will go back to Northern Looker in 3rd, and 4th remains stock options. Emoji Hanover last year in her rookie season, she made $70,000. She was 2 for 5. And she leads them up to the midway point for Louis Waugh off a 31-second opening panel. In second, out and about the 2 or 2.5 path, I guess you could say, is Market Surge. The half was hit in 1 minute and 4/5, so that was the second quarter in 29 and 4. Northern Looker has picked it up, and that one has moved in a little bit closer, is sitting there 3rd, about 3.5 lengths off the lead, and then back in 4th is stock options. It's Emoji Hanover still out in front. As mentioned, Market Surge was out in the 2 pass, so sits on the outside, as up the wood comes Northern Looker, who again gets a little bit closer to our leader, but Emoji Hanover is looking very calm, cool, and collected on the lead by 3/4 in 1:30 and 4. Nothing to it there. 30 seconds flat in the 3rd split. And as they swing into the lane, Emoji Hanover will look to finish it off strong. Northern Looker, though, will be very close. Back in 3rd now is Market Surge, and stock options is in 4th. Less than an 1/8 to go. Still Emoji Hanover by 1.5 lengths, stretching it back out to 2 lengths here now. It's Emoji Hanover going to go all the way. Emoji Hanover, the Green Shoe filly, will take our first qualifier. Northern Looker finishes in 2nd, and then we will go back to Market Surge and stock options. 1:59 and 3 was the time for Emoji Hanover. Starting gate beginning to move now for our second qualifier. We're going to scratch numbers 3 and 4. That'll bring us down to a field of 5. 3-year-old Pacers. 1 is Fancy Lettering, Jody Jameson. 2, Aviana, Paul McDonnell. 3 and 4 out. 5 is Swift Talker, Bob McClure. 6 is Job Hunter, Jeff Hunt. And 7 is Silent Lucidity, Sylvan Filion. Gate moves into the stretch. Number 2, Aviana. Little miscue there in the turn, but looks to catch up to the gate. Here they come for the second qualifier. And they're off and pacing. And Job Hunter down the center of the track has a little bit of speed, along with the next door neighbor, Silent Lucidity. Out well from the inside was Fancy Lettering. Aviana is able to move up into 4th, and taking back will be Swift Talker to get away in 5th. So Fancy Lettering has the lead, as Silent Lucidity should be able to pocket up in front of Aviana. Job Hunter will drop in behind in 4th, and then racing back in 5th as they hit the first bend. That is Swift Talker. So they do get their spots heading to the opening quarter, which is up in 30 and 4, and the leader here is Fancy Lettering. Fancy Lettering leads it for Jody Jameson. This is a 3-year-old daughter of Stag Party, and she's on top by 2 lengths. In second is Silent Lucidity, 2 lengths better of Aviana in 3rd, 3 lengths going back to Job Hunter in 4th, and Swift Talker is at the back of the pack and actually has made a break there and is off stride. So they head towards the half, and it's still going to be Fancy Lettering, who has taken this lead up to about 4 or 5 lengths as they go by the half in 59 and 2. A second quarter was paced there in 28 and 3 for Fancy Lettering. Fancy Lettering will hit the far turn, a loose leader. Second is Silent Lucidity, 2 lengths then to Aviana in 3rd, as Job Hunter will look to track that rival as they do get underway to the outside. Aviana pops out from 3rd, but up front continues to be Fancy Lettering. Fancy Lettering is leading it by 5 lengths. Inside second for the time being is Silent Lucidity, about to be overtaken by Aviana, followed then by Job Hunter, and Swift Talker is last. 128 for 3 quarters, and they'll spin for home. That was back-to-back 28 and 3 splits. Let's see if Fancy Lettering can go the distance. Aviana on the outside is trying to get a bit closer, is just a length and a half away. So under a drive is Fancy Lettering, and here comes Aviana on the outside. We go back then to Job Hunter and Silent Lucidity into deep stretch. Short lead still there for Fancy Lettering, trying to hold on. Aviana on the outside, very close. Those two hit the wire together, finishing 3rd with Job Hunter, 4th with Silent Lucidity. Swift Talker will finish 5th, 156 and 3. Starting gates moving into position for qualifier number 3. 3-year-old trotters once again. No changes. It's a field of 7. Number 1 is West River Ivory, Paul McDonnell drives. 2 is Timel Contessa, Mark Etzel. 3 is Market Banker, Chris Christoforou. 4, My Time, Your Money, Robert Jenkins. 5 is Striking Mass, Nick Stewart. 6 is Forbidden Treasure, Bob McClure. And 7 is Drawn Impression, Louis Waugh. Three-year-old trotters are taking their positions. This is qualifier number 3. Gate moves into the stretch, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. Drawn Impression from the outside is hustling forward. A few of them also moving out well with some early speed. Inside, that's Timel Contessa, who will hold ground. Shooting between horses is Striking Mass. At that one's wheel outside is for Pigeon Treasure. And then splitting right through will be Market Banker into third. From the rail, West River Ivory is currently second from last. Early trailer is My Time, Your Money. They get into the first turn. A few of them have to take back to find spots. Drawn Impression out left them all and leads by 2. Opening quarter was 29-2. So Drawn Impression will get them out of the first turn with a lead of a couple of lengths, while Timel Contessa is there in second. Market Banker is spotted in third. West River Ivory from the rail got away in fourth, 2 lengths in front of Forbidden Treasure, who settles in fifth, who is then 2 lengths better of Striking Mass sixth, and seventh up the backstretch is My Time, Your Money. Here's Drawn Impression. It's the season debut for the 3-year-old daughter of Muscle Hill. She made over $300,000 last year, going 4 for 6. Big plans for her coming up in 2024, and she leads by the half in 59-3. Second quarter was trotted in 30-1. It's Drawn Impression and Louis Waugh who have control. They're still 2.5 lengths in front of Timel Contessa in second. Third remains Market Banker. Inside fourth is West River Ivory. As underway is Forbidden Treasure advancing on the outside. That'll get Striking Mass underway from sixth, and then in seventh is My Time, Your Money. Drawn Impression still with a couple of lengths on them, but on the outside, Forbidden Treasure has now marched up on into second. 3/4 hit in 1:30 flat, and they'll turn for home. It's Drawn Impression with the lead. Forbidden Treasure into second. Back at the rail in third is Timel Contessa. Then in between horses is Striking Mass. Far outside, West River Ivory was able to swing out wide. 1/8 of a mile to go, and Drawn Impression gets a couple of lengths of separation here now. As Drawn Impression, it's the season debut, and it looks like it'll be a winning one here in qualifier number 3. Drawn Impression will take it by about 4 lengths. Battle on for second. West River Ivory got up for that spot. Forbidden Treasure was third, and then finishing in fourth was Market Banker, 158-4. Next up is qualifier number 4. 3-year-olds and up on the pace. Scratch number 1. Leaves us with a field of 5. Number 2 is Wild Doc Holiday, Austin Sorry. 3 is Calico Jack Hanover, Louis Waugh. 4 is Watch It Boil, Chris Rogers. 5 is Senior Advisor, Todd Ratchford. And 6 is Mama Sunburn, Jonathan Drury. A field of 5 is lined up as the gate moves into the stretch. Here they come for qualifier number 4. And they're off and pacing. And in the early going here, it looks like Calico Jack Hanover wants to push forward, but Mama Sunburn on the outside, the veteran, will get ahead. So everybody else is going to take their spots, as it'll be Wild Doc Holiday into 3rd, as Senior Advisor will get him behind that one 4th, and then Watch It Boil will be our trailer in 5th. And Mama Sunburn actually gets out to about a 4-length advantage here, as they will start to back it down as they hit the first bend. Calico Jack Hanover in 2nd, then it's Wild Doc Holiday, followed by Senior Advisor and Watch It Boil. Opening quarter was 30-2. So it is Mama Sunburn who gets the lead and has it by 4 as they move into the backstretch. The 6-year-old Mama's Sunburn out in front as Calico Jack Hanover, the 3-year-old son of Captain Treacherous, is picking it up now, and he is closing in on the leader. 2 lengths better than to Wild Doc Holiday in 3rd. 4th is Senior Advisor. Watch It Boil is the trailer. Mama Sunburn off a 30-2 opener hits the half here in 58-2. Second quarter, 28 seconds flat. Calico Jack Hanover in 2nd. This is his 2nd qualifier of the season for this promising 3-year-old. Then we go to Wild Doc Holiday 3rd, and it's about 10-12 lengths going back to Senior Advisor, and even more back to Watch It Boil. Heading to 3 quarters, and Mama's Sunburn out in front leads it by 2. Calico Jack Hanover 2nd. Wild Doc Holiday right on that one's helmet in 3rd, and they're going to get to 3 quarters in 1:26-1, 27-4 in the 3rd quarter, and off the turn and into the stretch, Mama Sunburn with the lead. Calico Jack Hanover to the outside, looking to surge on by. So Mama Sunburn is called upon, and these two are battling. Calico Jack Hanover on the outside, and Mama Sunburn at the rail. Wild Doc Holiday just watches that battle back in 3rd. Mama Sunburn with the lead, looks to fend off Calico Jack Hanover, and Mama's Sunburn will go all the way. Calico Jack Hanover finishes in 2nd. Wild Doc Holiday was 3rd, 154. And we're getting set now for our fifth and final qualifier today. A couple of driver notes. 1, Wood Chippin will be driven by Jody Jameson. And number 2, Look Proud will be driven by Sylvain Filion. It's a field of 5, 3-year-olds and up on the trot. 1, Wood Chippin, Jody Jameson. 2, Look Proud, Sylvain Filion. 3 is Private Access with Louis Waugh. 4 is Victor Invictus, Phil Houdon. And number 5 is Adair Castle, Bob McClure. Starting gate moves into the stretch. It's a field of 5 to cap things off. Qualifier number 5, and here they come. And they're off and trotting, and Adair Castle from the outside will go forward along with Victor Invictus. From the rail is Wood Chippin, Private Access to get away in 4th, and Look Proud will get away 5th. There's Adair Castle, and she moves on up to the lead at the early going. So Adair Castle will make it to the front ahead of Victor Invictus in 2nd. Wood Chippin is there in 3rd. Private Access is racing in 4th, and 5th into the first turn is going to be Look Proud. It's Adair Castle hitting the opening quarter in 29 seconds flat. The O'Brien Award winner, Adair Castle. This is her 5-year-old debut, and she leads it by a couple of lengths. Victor Invictus is 2nd. Their 3rd is Wood Chippin, 2 lengths in front of Private Access. Second qualifier for this now 3-year-old son of Muscle Hill, and then a couple of lengths going back to Look Proud, who is racing in 5th. There'll be no change in order here in the second quarter as Adair Castle gets to call the shots, and Adair Castle nears the midway point. Opening panel was 29 seconds flat. The half was hit in 59 seconds flat. So 30 seconds even in the second quarter. And here is Adair Castle. The 5-year-old leads it by 2. So Adair Castle maybe taking it up a notch here now as the lead grows a little bit on Victor Invictus, who's been 2nd throughout. 2 lengths back to Wood Chippin in 3rd. Private Access gets to follow that rival closely there in 4th. And Look Proud remains in 5th. Nearing 3 quarters, and it'll be Adair Castle once again who will get us to this station. And Adair Castle will trot by 3 quarters in 1:28, 29 seconds there. And they turn for home. Adair Castle, season debut qualifier here this morning. She's on top by about 3.5 lengths. Racing in 2nd is Victor Invictus. Private Access on the outside now moves up into 3rd from Wood Chippin and Look Proud, and it'll be Adair Castle who will go all the way. So Adair Castle getting things started here for her 5-year-old season. She's going to win this qualifier by about 4.5 lengths. Finishing 2nd was Victor Invictus. Private Access just doing his thing, moves up into 3rd, 157 flat.